What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about all of the reasons why I would always choose Shopify when I'm going to launch an e-commerce business. So I'm going to try to touch on a few things that are a little bit out of the ordinary and things that some people might not think about. So if you're on the fence about starting a Shopify business, or you're thinking about switching from another platform like Magento, or you're using WooCommerce, then this video is for you. So we're going to get right into it. So the first thing that I really like about Shopify is the themes that they offer. Not only do they offer 10 free themes, which, I mean, you can completely launch a Shopify store and a good looking one using a free theme, but they also have 57 paid themes. And they're not even, quite as expensive. They're not going to break the bank. They're not thousands of dollars that you pay for a developer. I think the most expensive one is like $180, like you can see here. That's definitely a doable thing. It shouldn't be out of reach for you to pay for a paid theme once you kind of know what you're doing on the platform. I also really like how they break down the different themes into the categories, and my favorite one is industry. So they kind of set the standard for, if you're launching something in electronics or health and beauty or clothing. That's not saying you have to pick one of those, but it's nice to know that they break those apart, because that's what, that specific industry website, that's what people are used to, and that's what people are going to expect when they come to look at a website. So not only are the themes that they offer great, but you can try them out and you can actually demo them, which I think is really awesome. So I just click Cascade here. There's a few different styles, which a lot of the themes, especially the ones that you buy, come with. You can kind of pick the general outline or outlook of what they're going to be out of the box. Completely customizable, but it just gives you something better to start with and gives you a few ideas of what it could look like. So then you can go to View Demo, which I really like, because you can see what an actual store using this theme would look like. You can envision, what your store could look like if you were to pick this theme. So you can scroll through, kind of click through the features, you can click through the menus and see everything about it. And then if you like it, you can go here and you can try the theme. So if you try theme, you can actually upload it to your store, put all your products, customize it completely how you would want it to look before you even have to buy it. So you can make sure that it's exactly 100%, how you want your store to be. So if you click the try theme, it'll put it up on your dashboard, which I already did before the video to kind of make this go faster. So if you go to your home dashboard and you're under your online store and themes, it'll come right up here, where all your other themes are, and you'll have this theme trial right here. So the only drawback about having a theme trial, if you're trying to code or you're trying to do some customized work with the actual lines of code, you can't do that, because obviously if you could get to the code, then you could basically take the theme without paying for it. So they do prevent you from doing that. But yeah, it's just really, all of the themes are great. I've never came across a theme that wasn't good for SEO, mobile response, just completely customizable and really, really easy to use. And then the fact that you can view an actual store that's using it and you can try it on your own store, it just, there's no question that you're going to get exactly what you want and exactly what you can pay for. Okay guys, so the second thing that I really like about Shopify is all of the payment options. So the default is, the Shopify payments. It's powered by Stripe, as you can see here. The cool thing about the Shopify payments now is that for a transaction, you don't have to pay a fee on that. You just pay a processing rate on your credit card, and that actually goes down if you upgrade to, like up to Shopify Plus. You pay a little bit less each time you upgrade. And then if you scroll down here, you can see the payment methods, so you can easily toggle on all the major credit cards. You can pick what you actually want to take, depending on what country you're in and what you're able to process. It's just as easy as the click of a button. And then if you go down here, you can use what they call accelerated checkouts now. So you can take things like Shopify Pay, Apple Pay, and Google Pay, and just basically anything that people want to pay with, you're going to be able to capture. And if you scroll down a little bit further, PayPal is always an option that you can take, which is something that is international. Almost everybody has a PayPal, so it's always an option to take payment through that. You can activate your Amazon Pay. So a lot of stores now with Shopify will use an Amazon integration, or they'll use Amazon fulfillment. And now they have Amazon Pay, where you can kind of integrate everything into Amazon. So especially in the United States with Amazon Prime. People already have their pay information saved. It's an easy, fast way for people to check out. And then they even have some alternative payments. So a lot of them are like Bitcoin and kind of like weird things, but I mean, it's just crazy the amount of options that you have. So there's really no reason why you're not going to be able to, get somebody to check out. The payment method is never going to be a barrier for people to be able to buy things from your store, because there's just a huge array of what you can offer, something that you can offer to sell in basically every single country. And it's as easy as the click of a button. There's no extra coding. There's no extra, having to get a developer to implement it for you or anything like that. You can turn everything on and off as easy as, just coming into the menu and selecting it. So that's just in your settings and your payment providers, and you can do all of that right in the dashboard. Okay guys, so the next thing that I really like about Shopify is the notifications that are automatically set up and good to go when you open a Shopify store. So things like order confirmation, order canceled, order refund, anything that's in that customer journey of when they're going to be buying something from your store. When they complete that action, such as buying something or they're returning or they need a refund, these messages are automatically going to be sent to them. So you're not having to try to set these things up from scratch. So they do have a little bit of customized HTML if you get a little bit deeper into the business and you want to customize some of these messages a little bit further. You can go ahead and do that. It's just basic HTML. There's a lot of templates that you can find online, but the ones that they set you up with are perfectly good to start with and to use, and you can test them out yourself. And then they even have things like the abandoned checkout ready to go, fulfillment request. So basically all of the messages that are internal with the business and to the customer are all going to be taken care of and managed from this dashboard. So you can find this if you just go into your settings, go to your notifications, and you can customize each and every single one of these to be more branded and with the language that you want to go with, and you can set some of like the timing and things on it. It's just perfect that they have it in one spot and that it's easily customizable and there's not any like back-end coding that you have to do. So the next thing that I really like about Shopify is the way that it's so easy to add a sales channel and another way to basically get your product out into the world. So if you go to your store, you go under sales channels and online store, you can click this little plus button to add a sales channel, and then these are just some of the ones that I haven't added on this specific store yet. So you have point of sale, basically where you can sell face-to-face at a business location, brick and mortar retail. You can integrate with Amazon, eBay, the buy button, so if you have another website where you're selling stuff, or you basically want to integrate onto another blog or something so somebody can buy something off of another online spot, then you can do a buy button. They have Winello, House, BuzzFeed, Kick, and then you can do wholesale only if you have a Shopify Plus plan, and then you can look at some of the sales channels that I already have up on this new store. So you have the Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, obviously your online store. If you're making an e-commerce store on Shopify, you're going to want to sell online, and then Pinterest through like the Pinterest buy button. So it's just super easy to add sales channels, take them off. You can control what products you want to sell and where. So for some reason, if I wanted to sell all of my inventory on the online store, but I didn't want to sell everything on Pinterest, I can pick and choose the products of which ones I want to sell on what platform. So just awesome that it's as easy as going into this menu and adding what and where I want to sell without having to do any back-end coding like a lot of the other things I've talked about. It's super easy to use for somebody that's new to the platform and not too tech savvy. Okay guys, so the next thing that I like about Shopify is the App Store. So not only is the App Store just recently been relaunched, they completely did the whole store over from scratch in the last month or so. I know I got an email recently about the launch, and it's just so easily you can navigate through it like really great now. So you can go through collections and kind of work your way through what you're looking for. They even break it down if you scroll down. So apps that are actually made by Shopify, categories, you can just go to ones from when you're just starting to launch, creating social proof, where they break down review apps. I'll do another video kind of on the apps that I use, but the apps that Shopify offers, there's just a huge range of what there is, and really I don't think any other platform offers this array of apps that actually work really well with the stores, and you don't have to troubleshoot and worry if it's going to work or not on your store. Okay guys, so the next thing, an often overlooked feature of when you're looking and trying to decide on an e-commerce platform, is the help and the support that you get from the platform. So I think Shopify is really unmatched in just the amount of content that they can provide in terms of troubleshooting and the support that they give to the platform. So if you go to their Shopify Help Center, they have really helpful documentation as far as getting you, started on the platform with an introduction. They have a Shopify community where they're Shopify experts all the time answering questions in like a forum style setting. But then they also have 24/7 support. So if you scroll down to the bottom of their help page, you can contact Shopify support, and as you see, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I have reached out to them, at 3 o'clock in the morning on a random day of the week, and I've gotten a response immediately through chat. So if you contact them, you can get help and scroll down, and you can chat with them right on your computer. You can phone them, email, Twitter. I've always had really good luck with chat. I don't really like calling people on the phone. You just click the chat with us. A box will come up on your screen. I've never waited more than 10 minutes to get somebody to respond and answer my questions, and you can just kind of keep working in the background while you wait for them to help. And the help that I've always gotten has always been super relevant. I've never gotten pushed on to somebody else and not been able to solve my problem. Always really friendly and always available, which I think is huge, especially when you're starting out. And even as you scale, you don't want to be left in a position where you're paying for this platform, all your content is up there, and you're having issues and there's nobody there to help you, or you have to go hire somebody to kind of troubleshoot and work through things. So this support is even at the most basic plan. So the Shopify Basic, you get this support, and then I know as you scale up to a Shopify Plus store, you'll get a designated representative, but you always have that 24/7 support in the community, and I think that's really huge. If you're going to be taking a business seriously, you want to be able to know when things get rough, you got somewhere to turn to. Okay, last but not least is the Shopify mobile app. So this app is awesome because you can essentially run your business right from your phone. And it's for iTunes. You can get it on iTunes or the Apple Store, and you can get it on Google Play. So basically, whatever smartphone you have, you can download the app, and it's super helpful. I'm not going to pull up my phone and do a screen recording. I'm just going to scroll down here and kind of show you guys what you can actually do. So, like it says, manage your business from the palm of your hand. Obviously, you're going to have to set your store up on a desktop. Like, you're not going to be able to design your store and everything from your phone. But you can manage your products in your app, so you can upload, you can just adjust pricing and things about your products. You can process orders right from there. You can get notifications when you get an order that comes in, and you can just, like it says, respond to real-time information. You can see, all your analytics, how many people are trafficking to your site. It's just super helpful because you're not always going to be able to be on your computer and be checking this kind of stuff. And a lot of times, the Shopify stores are, maybe a side hustle or something that you're doing, maybe on the weekends, and you just want to keep tabs. It's awesome to have that Shopify app where you can always know what's going on with your store, and you can respond to things, as you need to day to day. All right, guys, so hopefully those tips are going to help you make a decision if you want to go with Shopify or if you want to make the switch from another platform. And maybe some of the things, if you're already on Shopify, you didn't even know about, and now you're a little bit more wiser to the platform that you're using. If you like this video, please go ahead and smash that like button. In the comments below, let me know what videos you guys want to see. I'll always try to get to the topics that you guys want to watch because that's who I'm making the videos for. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'll tag it down below, and if you ever have a question, make sure you shoot me a DM and I'll always get back to you. See you in the next video.